Hello, my name is Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky. To be a bit more precise, a special Eye of the Storm. This is part 3, hopefully the last part. Well, our base is almost finished. Let's say the hardest part is finished. Let's not say almost finished, let's say the hardest part is finished. So, we quickly build up our base, relatively quickly build up our base. I actually did a bit of changes here off camera. As you can see, I've added a lot of these here. I don't know why, they just look slightly better. Because this way they don't look like they're just floating. I might even go so far as to like fully surround them, but that will be a decision made another time. For now though, you might have noticed that thing over there. So I initially was gonna build the biodomes here in the center. So one biodome here, one here, and so on and so forth, so that everything is surrounded. But as soon as the sun started rising up, I noticed that these buildings cast a nasty shadow, which we do not want. So I actually pulled them a bit backwards. But that came with its own issue. I needed a different type of entrance. So this is the type of entrance I decided on. I could have done a normal tube-like entrance with a door, but the issue with that type of entrance is that I cannot put foundation on it. Now, normally that's not an issue, it will just stay there, it will just float. Like these are floating. And even though these still do look a bit weird, I might put foundation here and there just so they don't, but at the very least when they have foundations in these buildings, they'll look like they're connected to something. They won't just look like they're flying, Anyway, so the first thing is we're gonna finish up the biodomes, like surrounding the area. They're not gonna fully surround the area because of this curve here. I can't do it. Not that I can, but they're gonna cast a nasty shadow, so they're actually gonna end up here and continue all the way into a U shape around our base. These are just gonna be something that you can go in, view some of the flowers we have planted, maybe pick a flower if you're a guest. It's your call. You can do whatever you want. And afterwards we're going to continue off with the storage and exocraft building, and then we're going to go off to decoration. So for now, let's begin. Alright, now that we have all that built and repainted, I believe it's time we started working on the storage and exocraft modules. So those are going to be down, so I am going to build a temporary landing pad downstairs so that you can get down and up for free at the very least for now. Let's see first if I have the resources to build those. I do. Oh, the hiccups have not gone away all day. Anyway, I guess we're gonna begin with the storage first. I did mention it was gonna be underground, and it is gonna be underground. We're gonna be building a exocraft bay as well. I will be thinking what to put on these, whether I should put more struts, just so they aren't like fully flying. We'll decide on that later. For now, let's start building the the storage units. Whoops. I was supposed to do a very small hole so that I can go down. To actually finish up this venture, I might actually need concrete flooring. Do I have metal ones? I do. Oh, it's ferrite dust, really? Well, there isn't enough ferrite dust because I decided that it would be best to build the bay out of concrete or metal components. Now, they both require a lot of ferrite dust, which is something we do not have a lot of. I can get a lot of it, but... Oh, first of all, we should move these because I cannot land on them now that these are here. Moving them here is not going to help, moving them there is not going to help. So, what is going to help? Probably extending them all the way over there. That was a big failure on my part. And we're back. So, I got all the ferrite dust we're gonna need. I got 4.5k. And we're gonna start disassembling all these and start building metal ones. Oh, well, I have no idea what's going on here. Why the Colossus moved by itself? And what's with my camera over here? I was trying to move a little bit. Anyway, this is the best I could do, I suppose you could say, on such short notice. It's gonna be a bit of a bumpy road, but it does look natural at the very least. Semi-natural. I didn't extend it all the way out there because I want it centralized. These are all moving for some reason. Oh, it must be the ground underneath. Get it. The room we're just... yeah. I'm as well sliding a lot. That's weird. Must be terrain generation or something. But yeah, that's, I mean, you might have noticed I ran out of glass again. I should add some lights here. Definitely should add some lights. Interior, but there should be lights. Like this thing, for example. Which illuminates almost nothing. Seriously. Oh no, it does illuminate a little bit. A very small amount. Maybe because it's way too up high. Oh, these ones require sodium. Which is something that we don't actually have. Unlike this one that requires pure ferrite. Invalid position. Oh, it has to be on a wall, I guess. On a ceiling, sorry. Anyway, I guess this ends the first part. This thing I'm gonna build off camera because it'll require a bit more work and a bit more thought. It's mostly what the gate should be like, where should the lamps be placed, and more windows, of course, more windows. Definitely more windows. For now, though, we are actually going to go back up and start. Come on, call the ship. Cannot land. Of course, it can't land. And did I not call? I did call the ship. For some reason, I'm not getting any ship audio. Alright. So we are going to start the base decoration externally. Internally, that's not exactly sure what I want internally. That's not supposed to be there. So yeah, let's. Oh boy. Not entirely sure what's going on here. What is going on here? You saw that, didn't you? They were like bugging out. Anyway, decoration time. Well, as we're loading in, you might notice that we're loading in. The game crashed. Yeah, simple, really. I have no idea what went wrong, but after I went up and went to the control terminal, to the, sorry, not the control terminal, to the trade terminal, the game just crashed. So let's see if we're actually gonna load in and where we're gonna be at. Okay, so this is still built. This should be actually right before the... Oh, I'm thinking the game's gonna crash again. I don't know what's going on, but the game's gonna crash again, isn't it? Let's see. Did not crash this time, but it is having a fit. I was actually looking for sodium because apparently I'm gonna need a bunch of it. Like, I mean, I should check on. I think this is somehow causing the crash. These vehicles here. I'm gonna check quickly. No, navigator. I disagree. We need to hit them really hard in this sector. Yeah, that's where the Rebel Alliance is hiding. We need to go there immediately and hit them as hard as we can. Oh, wait a minute. Hello there. Ignore what you just saw. This is, you're talking to Rampant Mystic of the future currently. I don't remember scheduling this interview, but sure. I mean, let's go sit down somewhere. This is a nice, comfy spot. You cannot get a nice view of the map here. You don't know what's going on, and I guess you won't find out for kind of a while. But I did... Ah, yes. Now I remember what I wanted to talk about. Yes, that was the base building incident. There was a couple of crashes there, and there was a lot of rebuilding. I cut some footage off. Like, a lot of footage off. It's because everything I did there was all in vain after the crash. It got rolled back. So I just wanted to give you a heads up, but that's all the time I have to spare. I have a war going on, and I need to, well, crush a resistance, so I guess I'll see you in the future. Well, game crashed again. So it looks like I might just have to disassemble the whole vehicle bay. And we're gonna have to go with something a bit more normal. I wanted a really nice looking vehicle bay, but it looks like the game does not want to comply with us. So we're just gonna remove everything really quickly, and we're gonna go decorating, finally. Hopefully that was what was causing the crash, and we can finally get to our decorating. Because honestly, that crashing was getting annoying. I don't see weird defects here now, so we might have fixed that. Okay, let's get to decorating. Find it. Ah, the hiccups. Can't see anything clearly with the storm outside, so I'm just gonna quickly wait it out. Well, would you look at that? We are actually done decorating. I can't believe it even myself. I just added the message module to see exactly what they do, because I know that one of the either message modules or what was the other thing called? Communication station. But this must be placed on terrain, so that means I cannot place it anywhere here. I believe I can't place it inside as well. Yeah, I can't. That's the one that just notifies you. But yeah, this... I'm gonna be placing them around the base, writing different stuff, but let me take you on a final tour of the base. So, what I'm planning is, you're gonna be coming from here. I mean, let's face it, this is the main landing pad. The other ones are, let's just say, saved for administrative purposes. For the CEO of the base, of the port. You enter here, this is our main trading port. You have your Galactic Trade Network, you have a lot of information, stock exchange. Oh wait, you do get the message. Welcome to Yab the Storm. That's nice, as soon as you enter it. And you have your portal here if you wish to leave. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying, so I'm actually gonna have to move it a little bit over there. So, the thing is that there's no, like, I can't add anything like a sign, but you are gonna go to the left first. This is reception. It has 3 desks. Here is where we can register when you've entered. Probably should cut off the other entrance if I wanted to go here. This is, I guess, just the terrarium, you know. It's just something you can come here and sit. Guess I could build a chair or something here. This is my personal office. This is where my staff works. This is something fun for them to do, but this is basically going to be my personal office. I forgot to remove this, didn't I? Oh, there it goes. It's gone now. I should add the window quickly. There it is. It's a nice window. And this is like a... I don't know what to call it, like an office, I guess, as well. This is where you can sit down, look at information. You know, you can discuss stuff at the table with other people. You know, just something simple. This is the best I could do, okay? You have these, you can always just take in the view if you want. And this is, I guess, just a leisure area as well. You know, you can just sit down here. Oh, you cannot actually sit down on the sofa. You can sit down on the chair, but not on the sofa. You have a random table here, I guess, if you want to move chairs around, but that's about it. I should have added chairs. I forgot to add chairs. This is a workstation as well. You know, just, I don't know, you can call it a scientific station or whatever. Doesn't really matter to me that much. I will name them eventually, but not now. This is a leisure area. You just sit down here, take in the beautiful view of the planet. And then you go into the... yeah, of course, this is going to trigger a lot. This is the main promenade. This area is kind of busy with stuff. Yeah, you generally exit here, you know, look around. Down here, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, you have these cubes that are actually marking the entrances, except that one because I didn't have an extra cube, so I put those there with the bubbles. You can sit down in several places, you know, have your cup of coffee or tea, you know, your choice. You have these light fixtures here just for fun of it. I might change their color around, we'll see. And if you're particularly feeling up to it, you could go at our garden. I mean, I still haven't planted anything yet, but I'm gonna decide exactly what I'm gonna plant and how much I'm gonna plant it, how much I'm gonna plant of it. But yeah, this is gonna be our garden area. It's gonna go all the way around there. And there's only one entrance and one exit over there and over here. I didn't make one there because I thought that it would just be way too much, having 3 of them. Anyway, that's it. I guess we are finally done. I know this might have been a slightly longer episode than expected because of all the crashes. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work on it. But this was our base. I guess the final thing I should do is I should go to the portal location, activate it, and give you all the location of this place. I will as well be uploading it because it hasn't been uploaded since we started building. So, let's land, and you are about to see the portal location. The planet location, sorry. Now, if you want to visit the port, it's all fine by me. Take whatever you want, whatever you need. I should really not be using oxygen there. Should be using condensed carbon. Ah, the hiccups have not gone away. And the portal location is... this is the planet's portal location. Hopefully I've given you enough time to pause there, to write it down. But for now, my name has been Rampant Mystic. I hope you enjoyed these couple of episodes, even though they might be slightly longer. I hope you enjoyed them. We built the base. If you want to come visit it, feel free to visit it. I'm gonna upload it as soon as I end this episode. And I hope to see y'all in the next one.